Hey everybody, Dustin here. Today we're going to be talking about Awolnation's new album. That electronic rock band that was popular a couple years ago. They're back with their second full-length LP, Run. Alright, so you may remember this band hitting it big a couple years back with their smash Sail that spent like an ungodly amount of time up at the top Billboard 100. I think it was 79 weeks, something crazy like that. It was featured in probably every fucking commercial in 2011 also. It's undeniably catchy, we can all say that. I want to sing it now just thinking about it. So undeniably catchy that I decided to check out the rest of the album back in 2011. And I was pleasantly surprised. There was a lot of like diversity and energy that permeated most of the album. It was pretty eclectic, a little bit for everybody. In Sail, the lyric that most people latched onto was "Blame it on my ADD, baby." And Awolnation's frontman, Aaron Bruno, can definitely attest to that. He writes, sings, and plays many of the instruments in Awolnation, becoming like an EDM pop Trent Reznor almost. So I liked it. I was a big fan. There wasn't a whole lot like that back in 2011 when their first album dropped. So I really fucking dug it. And now it's been 4 years since then, and finally their second LP, Run, has just dropped this last month. I mean, 4 years is a long time too. Like, think about how much I've changed in 4 years. I had like long flowy hair that came down to here, made me look like a Swedish woman. I shopped at a Radio Shack in 2011. I thought Bill Cosby was a great person. So yeah, a 4-year gap between your freshman and sophomore albums is quite a long fucking time. And I gotta say, I was expecting a little more. I mean, you expect some things coming into an album like this. You know that it's going to be a mix between some quiet cooing ballads and some bombastic and ferocious screams. That's something that he's known for. You expect that there's going to be some catchy hooks, some na-na-nas chanting in the background with probably some like EDM dripping all over it. You expect somewhat cryptic lyricism. I mean, sometimes it's hilarious or intriguing. Sometimes it's just somewhat generic. There's definitely some notable songs you need to check out if you're a fan of this kind of music, including Hollow Moon, Windows, Holy Roller's really good, Woman's pretty enjoyable. And they all retain enough of what made Awolnation pretty unique and appealing a couple years back, while still going in different directions. They're all fucking catchy. And that's what you want out of an album like this, right? Another huge recommendation of mine is actually the music video for the lead single, Hollow Moon. Even if you're not into this kind of music, I would definitely recommend checking it out. It's really simplistic. It's just Aaron and like 30 dancers in a dark room, but it's all a single take, and it gives this like immediate urgency to the whole thing. And it's really cool. Like I wonder how they choreograph the whole thing. Actually, I like it so much that we're gonna watch a clip from it right now. Oh my God, I think I might have made a mistake. Waiting patiently was waiting, taking up space. We're waiting, taking up space. I'ma make a deal with the bad wolf. She's a bad wolf, don't want no more. I'ma make a deal with the bad wolf. She's a bad wolf, don't want no more. I'ma make a deal with the bad wolf. She's a bad wolf, don't want no more. I'ma make a deal with the bad wolf. She's a bad wolf, don't want no more. I'ma make it bad wolf. I'm a bad wolf. I'ma make it bad wolf. I'ma make a deal with the bad wolf. She's a bad wolf, don't want no more. The earth below is above my feet when the clock is laughing at me. So regardless, if you're not just demanding too much, I mean, the album's definitely enjoyable. I'll be grooving to a good number of these songs, walking down Wabash Avenue for a couple months ahead. There's that manic, uninhibited energy that made the first album so fresh that's just kind of lacking here, I think, overall. So, out of 10, I'd probably give it like a solid 6.5. It's not quite the victim of the sophomore slump, but it's definitely not the antithesis to that either. Alright, until next time, goodbye, ciao, peace. The night is dark and full of terrors.